Good morning, welcome back to Lainey's Crafting Creations, coming to you from Dunedin, New Zealand. It's been a wee while. I didn't bother recording my last bisque fire opening just because everything was actually all white, and I thought, oh, I'll just skip it. So I have got a glaze firing today. I've also got a sniffing dog around, so Bonnie is back. Also she's had a birthday, so she's 1 now. I would show you her, but she's actually sniffing under the desk behind me. So yeah, I've got a glaze kiln load today that I will show you. There's a lot of gnomes and little houses. I've after the last market I did, I don't know, I just don't love markets, so I'm just trialing out putting my stuff in a wee shop in another suburb in Dunedin, and they take a commission. So it's actually normally a weekly payment plus a commission. If it was the weekly payment, I probably would have only just broken even, so I just don't even know if I'll stick to that. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll keep making and I'll work it out as I go along. I think because I work full-time, it's just quite hard to have that energy. I've got a real full-on mentally job, and then to have that energy to go out and be happy and chat to people is quite hard for me. I'm kind of a recluse a little bit. But anyway, I'll get you pointed into the kiln and you can see what I've got. Okay, so I've tested out, I got quite a few stroking coats that I hadn't used yet, so I've tested out a lot of those. So, this one, oh, I should have bought my book. Number 1, I'll put on screen what this is. I'm sure I only got candy apple red and hot tamale, and then I've been doing a bit more work with underglazes, just making little patterns. It was quite fun just to come up with those. And the nose is, I think it's the blush stroking coat, which I think is just a little bit too red. Maybe they're all drinkers. Okay, so I think that's the first one. And then we've got number 13, so here's my little pattern. They look a little bit like wallpaper, I think, but cute. And I don't even remember one. Oh, and a couple of them I've got the little nichrome hangers. Whoa, Bonnie. Okay, that was an unscheduled movement there. I found some little bells. I think we had a dress-up party, and so I sewed on a whole lot of Christmas bells onto the sweatshirt, and then I cut them all off when I got rid of the top. But yeah, so I'm going to hang little Christmas bells. Okay. This might be jack-o'-lantern. I think that's the only orange I got. And then I just did blue kind of stripies. Oh, he looks cute. I'm sorry for sniffing. I have had a cold the last few days. Oh, this guy's cool. So what I did was painted his whole jumper black, then put the tape on, then painted white, and then painted the colour. And as you can see, the black's kind of seeping through some of the colours, so it didn't go particularly well. But who's going to care? He still looks cute. And this just reminds me so much of Stranger Things, which is my favourite series in the world. So he's awesome. I like him. Okay, and then this one with the little flowers. This might be stroke and coat the blues, but number 5 I'll put it on screen. I was planning on bringing my book so I didn't have to put all that on screen because it takes forever typing it out, but I did this to myself. And this guy, oh, it has dripped a little bit in a few places, but doesn't look horrible, and he's got a stripy jumper. And number 12, so I'll put that on screen, and he's also got one of the little bells. Okay, and this is actually I think it was electric blue, the underglaze, so it's gone quite black, but anyway, that's number 10. And this might be Great Expectations, but again, I'll put it on screen. And this guy with more flowers, and I'm pretty sure this will be Candy Apple Green. No, not Candy Apple Green. Sour Apple Green, maybe? But that's number 6. This guy really looks like wallpaper. I love that. Super cute. And this is probably Bluebell. Now this one Bonnie knocked over, I think, when it was still in bisque. Well, I was not bisque, greenware, when I was painting. I wasn't painting those then. No, it must have been after they had been bisquified, so I had to sand it off. So still looks okay. You can't tell. I know, but no one else will. The big tail just swept it over. I've got a pile of the wee houses, and I used all stroke and coats to test out the colours. So, and what I did was actually took photos of, I did them in 3s or 4s with the bottle, so I'll put the same photos up to show you, so I won't try to guess the names of them. But they were really popular at the market that I had. I went with over 40, and I think I came home with 4 or something. So they are really popular. And I just do all different sizes, all different shapes. One of them I did make a mistake, and on the back there is 2 doors instead of windows. So they look really cute. I really like this colour. So that is probably, I think the only purple type one that I got was Great Expectations, so good. Make a nice wee town. I also did some of my tiles that I'm making for my mosaic. So them, pretty sure they were stroke and coats, and then these were, I do not know, one of my other glazes. Gnome. So this one has got the black opal on the hat, and that looks really cool, all the little bits of red. I will take photos, of course, in the light so that you can see them better. Bonnie, can you come out of there, please? Come back, come back, come back. I don't like you behind there, okay? Come on, come on, come on. Good girl, that's it. Okay, and then he's got this cute little jumper. Yeah, you look good in your breakfast, don't you? Okie dokie. So, got a lot more houses. Well, that kind of looks purpley too, so maybe that's Great Expectations, and the other one might be, I don't know. We'll find out at the end. I did do some with bricks down the side, and then I just mixed up a few different browns. So they look cool. That one's got a couple of speckles of other colour, so it must be, maybe it's one of the speckled ranges. I love the houses. Can't tell, can you? Okay. So, don't they just look gorgeous? All lined up. I sell them in sets of 3, or you can buy them individually. So most people will buy a couple of sets of 3. Okay. This one I did like the stuff was falling off and the brick was exposed. More brick on that one. Just like it for something a bit different. So they are good. And another one. Bonnie, what are you eating? There's nothing in here to eat. Oh, this one I did coloured stripes on the back. I just try to come up with all different little things on them. Oh, I missed one. Last wee house. Now I will fast forward me picking all the tiles out of this level. Okay, my friend asked me to make her a ghost that was holding a little bat, and she gave me a photo representation. I'll put it on the screen because mine turned out nothing like it. But he's still cute, and I'll be able to take her. She works at our local coffee shop, and she's just so lovely. So I'll take that along to her today. And then we've got 3 more gnomes. This is the first one, so he'll also have a little bowl. And I just did a couple of the beds. I actually had forgotten to put the texture into the beds. I must have put them, because I let them sit for a little bit and then scratch away. I just had forgotten. So they all have flat beds, so I just did some a different colour. But he's got a little pattern on his jumper. Okay, and then this one, I like this pattern. This does look good with the white behind it, because of course I work in porcelain. And so yeah, he looks cool. And I don't know what the colour is on here, but here's number 3. Last one. Wow, he's bright. I did a cute rolled up chunky kind of hat for him, and some bright green and purple hearts. He looks really cute. Bonnie. Cool. Alright, I'll bring you up. Okay, that's me done. This lighting really makes everything not look great. I will get this, well no, I'll get myself off to work. It's quite often almost dark when I get home, so the photos are probably going to be in fake light, but that's all I've got unless I wait till the weekend. But I will get this uploaded in the next few days, and yeah, I'll be back with you soon. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.